2021 LEGO Harry Potter Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets set number 76389 comes with 1,176 pieces, 11 minifigures, and costs about $130. This section of the Chamber of Secrets has basically the main inside chamber here. And it's kind of funny, this portion actually has like a little piece of the Great Hall up here. You do have this little table with Cheery Owls cereal and Pixie Puffs, along with a little crescent roll and a chocolate frog. A couple of cups. Very cool little table there. I love the cereals. So this is not necessarily the entrance to the chamber. This is actually more of where the snake comes through. So let me kind of get to that part first. So these parts, these snakes over on the side, they do show them there, but you can easily take them out and kind of form more of like, you know, the walkway up to it, or like that. Pretend there's lots of them. So these snake heads, they're not new. They are actually from Ninjago. Although they are new for me because I did not get any of those from Ninjago. So this is the first time that I've had these, but definitely not a first for LEGO. But I do think they're very, very cool. I really, really like them. But they are designed like a headpiece, so you can actually use this as a minifigure head. If you're not familiar with these, by the way. But anyway, that's cool. Gonna slide those little snakies over there. And we do have Ginny Weasley here, would probably prefer to forget all of this ever happened, since this is basically the scene where Tom Riddle used the Horcrux, that diary there, to essentially possess Ginny and force her to write a message in blood and open the Chamber of Secrets. This is where the basilisk comes through, and to kind of open that up, let's turn this around. So this is kind of the back side of it, and you can slide these out yourself or leave them like that and just kind of grab this, pull this out, or you could push it from the front too. But you can take this whole part out, and that opens up the way for the snake to go through. And you do have the basilisk fang back here, which is very, very important in getting rid of the Horcrux of Tom Riddle's diary. So that's a nice little chunk there. We just kind of take that out of the way. And then you take your new basilisk. This is the new basilisk. There's been, I guess this would be like the third version. So, I mean, it looks kind of cool. I do like the head of it. And then the way the mouth opens. Although on the old one you could take the fangs out of the mouth, which was pretty cool. But overall it's a nice little build. I do like it better than the last one they did. But I don't know, the first one might still be better. Who wants a comparison of the basilisk? I'd totally do that if you guys are interested. Let me know. And you can kind of see the way it moves. It's kind of interesting, like a snake. So you can kind of put that through there, and it does fit all the way through. It's a little awkward because of the curves in it, but you can let it come all the way through there, which is good. I think that's important considering that's what it's supposed to do. And also we have Golden Voldemort is exclusive to this set and is included to celebrate 20 years of LEGO Harry Potter, and I hope that we see another 20 years of LEGO Harry Potter. Let's go for a 50th anniversary next. At the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets, we have Tom Riddle, the young version of Lord Voldemort, but already very, very evil, even at this age, already learning about Horcruxes and already ready to terrorize the entire world. And you have the very cool snake door to open up the Chamber of Secrets. Nice little tunnel part there, and a little chocolate frog on the back with a very cool tan owl sitting at the top. And this is another portion of the chamber, another kind of way to get in, basically, or to the entrance. is this little slide, which really should connect to the bottom of the bathroom scene. I don't think it actually does, because to get to the slide, you take this off the back. So it actually comes in from the back instead of the top, which I think is odd, but that's how it's designed though. And hanging out down in the bottom is Harry Potter, comes with his wand and the Sword of Gryffindor in this set. Looks fantastic. The sword is not new, but it's still very, very cool. Harry comes with a double-sided face and some very nice printing on the torso. Above the Chamber of Secrets, we have the Great Hall. This is the outside view, but the inside is so much more interesting because there is so much going on here. And one almost missable little detail is this little chessboard here. I love that because there is wizarding chess, kind of a big deal. They even made a whole set dedicated to it, so that's awesome. This piece, which actually glows in the dark. And behind this lovely Hogwarts banner, the Sorting Hat, which if you take this off, it is kind of on a little poo stand. I know it's not supposed to be poo in this set, but that's what that piece is designed for. So it's kind of comical to me. But I do love the Sorting Hat. It's so important in the movies. And we have some more jars, magical stuff over here. And here we finally have Dumbledore's Golden Owl podium, which looks fantastic. I love that they finally included that, and it looks perfect, just what I wanted it to be like. Professor Dumbledore has a very nice new set of robes in this set. Now, this is definitely not the first time we've seen Professor Dumbledore in minifigure form, but at least we do have new robes and very nice double-sided face for Professor Dumbledore. And over behind him, we also have nice little fireplace there with Colin Creevey, minifigure I've been waiting on LEGO to make for quite some time. He's kind of the school photographer. He does have a double-sided face, which is always nice, and he comes with his fancy little camera so he can continue to take pictures of everyone. And also in the Great Hall, we have this extra long table here with benches, and over on this side, you can actually push this to pop the snake up into the air, just like in the movie. Or, you could use a minifigure to launch it into the air too. And we have Justin Finch Fletchley. May seem like just a random Hogwarts student, but this is actually the character who was standing next to the table when everyone learned that Harry Potter was a Parselmouth. So it's actually pretty cool that they finally made this one in LEGO. To get a better look inside this classroom, let's just remove this whole chunk right here. Just like that. Super easy. And inside the classroom, we have Cornish pixies for the first time ever in LEGO, and you get 2 in this set. They may look like such cute, adorable little creatures, but boy, can they be annoying, especially when you let a big group of them out to just run amok in a classroom. Also, a little book sitting on the table there, and some other cool stuff in. Gilderoy Lockhart is very famous in the wizarding world, and he thinks he is absolutely amazing. But truth be told, he is actually really bad at magic. He once tried to repair Harry Potter's broken arm and ended up removing all the bones from his arm. It was pretty disgusting. Gilderoy Lockhart's classroom. Nice little painting of him painting on the wall back there. Another little picture, skeleton head, and wandering throughout the entire castle, floating through walls and wherever he wants to go is nearly Headless Nick. He has an interesting backstory if you look into it. The reason that he was nearly decapitated was because there was a lady in the court that he tried to straighten her teeth magically, and instead she grew tusks, and that is why he is now nearly Headless Nick. And this minifigure, this awesome, fantastic minifigure, glows in the dark. At the very top of the castle, we have a small little astronomy section Professor Sinestra is a brand new LEGO minifigure, so I won't blame you if you didn't know that she teaches astronomy at Hogwarts, which I think would be a very awesome class to take. It seems super interesting. Now, her telescope really does not make much sense since it's pointed directly into this wall piece, basically. It's kind of comical, but it is a cool looking telescope. It's got little crystals at the end of it there, and this nice little sticker piece here. Very cool. And also a little owl there. We also have Gilderoy Lockhart's office. So it's filled with pictures of himself because he is obsessed with himself. He thinks he is amazing. Even copies of his book that he's signed there, stacked up, ready for people to take. So it's kind of comical, and an extra hairpiece there for him also. And the last little part of the castle is this little portion that may seem a little odd, but it's got this cool little part over here. This clear piece is so that you can pretend like your minifigures are flying. And it's got one of these little nice connectors so you can kind of play with it like that. I think it's pretty cool. And we have Luna Lovegood. May just seem like your average quirky Ravenclaw character, but actually she's pretty cool in the movies, and she is the person who was able to control the Cornish pixies, or kind of recapture them, essentially. There are 6 mystery wizard tiles in this set, and there are 16 total to collect. You are not guaranteed to get the same ones I got, and I actually got 2 of the same one in this set. So 5 unique ones, but who knows which ones you'll get. Still got a pretty good bit of really cool characters here. Now that you've seen the entire set, let me know your thoughts in the comments below.